Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from their own 13. To throw, it's back. Bringing pressure. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Bringing it back, it's Brown. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So Clemson's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 20, crosses the 10, takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Urasek. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Beck. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. On the return, it's Brown. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using his legs, it's Maffa. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The sure hands, it's Brown. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Georgia, 0. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back gets the football. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams.
He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Running it back, it's Lovett. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run it here. Running through the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle, it's Lovett. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Etienne. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. To the air, it's Beck. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. A handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. They go ahead out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Nice grab. It's Moore. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Etienne. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught near the sideline. It's Brown. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Stool. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense adds 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's ETN. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Caught over the middle. It's Urasek. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a 1st down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. 2nd down after that previous play. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's Urasek. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And the game just good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. There's a 1st and 10 play.
42 slider. 4, check, check. Alert, alert.
Oh, a reverse. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
QB decides to keep it here, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Wideout's now clustered. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
This line gets set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They look to throw it here on second down. This time it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Makes the grab. It's Lovett.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Dropping back. It's Beck. The pass rush closing in. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's ETN. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And this one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Caught over the middle. It's Bell.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Makes a quick grab. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking to throw yet again. That's caught. It's ETN. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. This is the 6th play on the drive. To the air, it's back. Short connection to the tight end here. A tackle is made that's a short gain, well short of the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.